They judge you, deplete you, disorient you. But what if I revealed that the most effective way to handle toxic individuals is with serene composure and resolute clarity? You don't need to confront them or repair them. You need to emancipate yourself. In this video, explore the ancient Shaolin wisdom to shield your inner tranquility, establish unbreakable boundaries, and depart with empowerment. This isn't merely about surviving toxic people, it's about transcending them with poise, discipline, and resilience. Stay until the end to discover how to become truly impervious. There comes a moment in your journey when you understand that peace isn't something you chase, it's something you safeguard. It's the most formidable threat to your inner calm often stems not from external events, but from the people around you, those who harbor internal chaos, revel in discord, and pull others into their emotional tempests. These are the toxic individuals, and regardless of your age or wisdom, managing their presence remains one of life's most complex challenges. Yet, hear this: you are not obligated to suffer due to someone else's unresolved pain. You are not here to absorb what doesn't belong to you. The path to true mastery lies in responding, not reacting, with clarity, distance, and strength. In the Shaolin teachings, there's a profound yet simple truth. If someone offers you a gift and you refuse it, to whom does it belong? It remains with the giver. So it is with anger, manipulation, blame, or disrespect. You are not required to accept what taints your peace. If you haven't yet joined us, subscribe to The Inner Path for more insights on living with wisdom and fortitude, and become part of a community dedicated to protecting their inner light. When a toxic person enters your life, their energy often speaks before their words. You may feel exhausted, confused, or judged. They thrive on control, not harmony, wielding guilt, fear, or drama to dominate. But you have a choice. The wisest approach to toxic people isn't confrontation, revenge, or even explanation, it's clarity. Clarity about your identity, your limits, and what you refuse to tolerate. Boundaries aren't walls to exclude others. They're sacred lines etched to preserve your serenity. Toxic individuals will test these boundaries, attempting to convince you that your kindness is frailty or your silence is surrender. But a wise soul knows silence can be power, distance can be protection, and letting go is not defeat, it's liberation. Countless individuals, young and old, ask me, how do I handle those who keep wounding me, blaming me, or sapping my energy? My response is this: don't meet fire with fire or darkness with darkness. Meet it with stillness. Meet it with detachment. There's immense strength in walking away now out of fear, but from a profound understanding that your purpose is to preserve yourself, not fix others. You aren't responsible for healing everyone or carrying their emotional burdens. Some people are tethered to their suffering and seek to draw you into it. Release them. If you don't rise by grappling in their chaos, if you rise by ascending the mountain of your own self-respect. Toxic people often aim to bewilder you. They may play the victim when held accountable, or attack your character when they can't control you. Don't engage. You're not here to defend yourself against baseless accusations. You're here to live in alignment with your values, your truth, your peace. If someone spreads falsehoods about you, let them. Time unveils the truth. If someone disrespects you, step back. Distance is a message. If someone perpetually brings drama, cut the cord. You're not meant to soak up their negativity. You're meant to radiate, to heal, to walk with dignity. In the Shaolin way, we don't fight with brute force, we move with flow. Like bamboo in a storm, we bend but don't break. Learn to bend without surrendering your spirit. Learn to detach without growing bitter. Bitterness is the seed toxic people try to plant within you. If you harbor resentment, they retain power over you. True strength lies in feeling the pain, acknowledging the hurt, and still choosing peace over vengeance. You may ask, what if the toxic person is a family member, a lifelong friend, or someone I can't easily avoid? In such cases, practice inner detachment. Not every disconnection requires physical separation. Sometimes it happens within. You can love someone while setting boundaries. You can care for them without granting access to your emotional core. Your mental and emotional energy is sacred guard. It, like a Shaolin monk, guards the temple gate. Emotional discipline is power. When you cease reacting to every insult, provocation, or guilt trip, you reclaim your strength. Toxic people feed on your reactions. They crave your arguments, explanations, or defenses, as these fuel their energy. But when you remain calm, rooted in your center, you become untouchable, not because you're cold, but because you're clear. Clarity is your strength, your peace, your sword that cuts through manipulation, blame, and guilt. Toxic people thrive in confusion, but clarity exposes them. You don't need to shout or argue. You only need to see clearly and act accordingly. Reflect on this. What kind of person do you aspire to be at this stage of your life? Whether you're 60, 70, or beyond, life now is about living in peace, not pleasing everyone. You've earned that right through all you've endured, built, and learned. You owe no one an explanation for protecting your spirit. You don't need to change others. You only need to control their access to you. Not everyone deserves a place in your life. Choose people who bring light, not shadows. Who energize you, not deplete you. Who build with you, not tear you down. Letting go of the notion that kindness means being available to everyone is vital. True kindness begins with yourself. Saying no to others can be a yes to your well-being. The wisest thing you can do is create an environment where you thrive mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Many believe letting go is weakness. It's wisdom. It's power. Letting go of toxic people is an act of profound self-love. You're not abandoning them. You're returning to yourself. You're not rejecting them. You're choosing your joy. Letting go doesn't always mean severing ties. It can mean stepping back, speaking less, expecting nothing, and moving forward quietly. Sometimes the loudest boundary is your silence. When you stop trying to prove your worth to those who can't see your value, you free yourself. When you stop explaining your choices to those who don't live your life, you become sovereign. You become the master of your energy. I invite you to pause and reflect. What's one moment in your life when you set a boundary and felt truly liberated? Share it in the comments below, or simply write, "Today, I choose peace." Your story could inspire someone else on this path. The smartest way to handle toxic people is to root yourself so deeply in your peace that their chaos can't touch you. You rise above. You walk away. You stay silent. You move forward. You protect your space, your energy, your time. Your life is precious and your spirit is sacred. Walk like a warrior who knows not every battle is worth fighting. Speak like a sage who understands when silence speaks louder than words. Love like an elder who has forgiven the world but never forgotten the value of peace. Be water flowing, still, and free. This is the way of the inner path. If this message resonated with you, subscribe to the Inner Path for more wisdom to guide your journey. And let's continue to grow together in peace and strength to deepen this understanding. Let's explore why toxic behaviors persist. Toxic individuals often act from a place of inner wounds, unresolved pain, fear, or insecurity. Their actions aren't always about you. They're projections of their internal struggles. Recognizing this doesn't excuse their behavior, but it empowers you to detach. When you see their chaos as their own, you stop taking it personally. This perspective is a shield, protecting your emotional core from their storms. Consider the energy dynamics at play. Every interaction is an exchange of energy. Toxic people often seek to drain yours to feel powerful. They may provoke you to elicit a reaction knowing it gives them control. By refusing to engage, you disrupt this cycle. You conserve your energy for what truly matters: your growth, your peace, your purpose. This is the Shaolin art of energy mastery, directing your focus inward, not outward, toward those who seek to unsettle you. Setting boundaries is an act of self-respect. but it requires practice. Start small. If someone speaks disrespectfully, calmly state your limit. I don't engage in conversations that feel disrespectful. If they persist, don't argue, walk away. If they guilt trip you, acknowledge their feelings without taking responsibility. I hear you, but I can't carry that for you. These responses are not cold, they're clear. They signal that your peace is non-negotiable for those dealing with toxic family members. The challenge is greater, but not insurmountable. Inner detachment means maintaining love while protecting your well-being. You might say, I care about you, but I need to prioritize my peace. This isn't rejectionized self-preservation. Over time, these boundaries teach others how to treat you. Some may adapt, others won't. Either way, you've honored yourself. Let's address the guilt that often accompanies setting boundaries. Toxic people are skilled at making you feel selfish for prioritizing yourself. But self-care isn't selfishness, it's survival. You can't pour from an empty cup. By protecting your energy, you become better equipped to show up for those who truly value you. Guilt is a tool of manipulation. Recognize it, name it, and let it pass. Another key is managing expectations. Toxic individuals often expect you to meet their needs at the expense of your own. Release this obligation. You are not their savior, therapist, or emotional dumping ground. By lowering your expectations of them, you free yourself from disappointment. Expect nothing, and you'll find peace in their unpredictability. Time is a powerful ally in dealing with toxic people. Their true nature reveals itself eventually. If they lie about you, the truth will surface. If they manipulate, others will see through it. Your role is to stay steady, not to expose or fight them. The universe has a way of balancing things out. Trust in this and focus on your own path. The Shaolin philosophy emphasizes flow over force. Think of a river. It doesn't fight the rocks in its path. It flows around them. Be like the river. When faced with toxicity, don't resist with anger. Flow around it with calm. This doesn't mean passivity, it means active choice. You choose where to invest your energy, and you choose not to waste it on battles that don't serve your growth. Emotional resilience is built through practice. Each time you choose not to react, you strengthen your inner temple. Each time you set a boundary, you reinforce your self-worth. Over time, these choices become second nature. You'll notice toxic behaviors sooner, and you'll respond with ease, not effort. This is the path to becoming untouchable. Let's talk about forgiveness, a concept often misunderstood. Forgiving a toxic person doesn't mean excusing their actions or inviting them back into your life. It means releasing the emotional hold they have on you. Forgiveness is for you, not them. It's the act of letting go of resentment so you can move forward unburdened. You don't need their apology to find peace. You need your own permission. Sometimes. The hardest part is letting go of the hope that a toxic person will change. You may love them, see their potential, or remember who they once were, but clinging to this hope can trap you in their cycle. Accept them as they are, not as you wish them to be. This acceptance isn't defeat, it's clarity. It allows you to release them without bitterness. For those in unavoidable situations, like a toxic coworker or neighbor, focus on minimizing contact. Keep interactions brief, neutral, and professional. Don't share personal details that could be used against you. This strategy, known as gray rocking, makes you uninteresting to toxic people, reducing their incentive to engage. Your environment shapes your energy. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, challenge you to grow, and respect your boundaries. These connections are your sanctuary. They remind you that you deserve relationships built on mutual respect, not manipulation. Choose your circle with care. Meditation can be a powerful tool in this journey. A simple practice, sitting quietly, focusing on your breath, helps you reconnect with your center. When toxic interactions leave you rattled, meditation grounds you. It's a reminder that your peace comes from within, not from others' approval or behavior. The Shaolin Way teaches us to cultivate inner strength through discipline. This doesn't mean suppressing emotions, it means observing them without letting them control you. When anger arises, notice it, but don't act from it. When sadness comes, feel it, but don't dwell in it. This emotional alchemy transforms pain into wisdom. Your time is finite, especially as you move through life's later stages. Every moment spent on toxic interactions is a moment stolen from your joy, your growth, your legacy. Protect your time fiercely. It's one of your most sacred resources. Say no to what doesn't serve you, and say yes to what aligns with your purpose. Self-compassion is the foundation of this work. Be gentle with yourself as you learn to set boundaries and let go. You may stumble reacting to a provocation or feeling guilty for saying no. That's okay. Growth is a process, not a destination. Each step toward clarity is a victory. The beauty of this approach is its universality. Whether you're navigating a toxic parent, partner, friend, or colleague, these principles apply. They empower you to reclaim your energy, redefine your relationships, and redesign your life. You are not a victim of others' chaos. You are the architect of your peace as you move forward. Carry this truth. Your worth is not determined by how others treat you. It's defined by how